Okay, y'all. Part 3. I saw this primary for the third time. Okay. When I went in, the nurse asked if I was getting my pap. I told her no. I fell. Doctor comes in, and I told her I needed a refill. Doctor comes in. She's got a specimen cup in hand. Yeah, she gonna drug test me, y'all. Anyway, she says, "So you're not going to do your pap today?" Yes, her eyes were doing exactly that. And I said, "No, I have fallen 5 times since the last time I saw you." "Well, why is that?" "Perhaps it's because my eyes keep doing that and I fall." "Well, you're already in physical therapy, so we're going to continue with physical therapy. And after you're done with that, if it doesn't help, then we'll send you to orthopedics. If orthopedics thinks there's something necessary, we'll send you for an MRI." Those were her words. And I'm looking at her going. She then tells me, "I refilled your prescription in January. You shouldn't be taking this every day. It says as needed for pain." And I looked at her and I said, "I am in pain all day, every day." And she's rolling her eyes, mind you, doing that, okay? And I'm nudging my friend, like making sure she's fucking seeing this, right? At any rate, she's gonna tell me, "You should be taking Tylenol." And I'm like, okay, first of all, I do take Tylenol. I take 2 Tylenol in the morning with half a tramadol and my muscle relaxers so I can get my grandbaby off to school. If I'm still in excruciating pain by noon, I might take one so I can try and take a nap, but usually I don't. Then I take a half a pill at bedtime. The Tylenol never helps. She looks at me and she looks like she doesn't care. Like she's rolling her, and I nudge my friend, like, "You ain't even looking." So this lady goes, "If you don't like me, you are free to change doctors." I said, "Don't worry, boo-boo. It's in the plans." And I sat back. I said, "I just need you to check this arm. Because I had the appointment, I made sure to use it." And she looks at me and she goes, "Oh, will you sit on the table?" "Yes, I will." My best friend then says, "You want me to help you with your sling?" I said, "Sure." Damn doctor goes, "That won't be necessary." "Yes, it will be necessary. How are you going to check my arm if the sling's on it?" "Thank you for helping me take it off." The fuck? Telling these doctors don't want to do their job. And they thinking they right and they wrong. And I'm going to tell you why at the end. Hold on. She stands in front of me after the sling gets off. And she does like this. Does this look like it's doing anything, y'all? No, it wasn't. And I looked at her and I said, "That's not where it hurts." "Where does it hurt?" I said, "Back there." She touches me about right here, and I flinched a little. She no longer goes any further. My damn shoulder blade in the back, that point or whatever the hell that is, that damn thing is what hurt. And she could have. Anyway, bring it down, baby. Anyways, then she comes back to the front. "Does this hurt?" I said, "You didn't even touch where it hurt." She said, "Does this hurt?" Just talking over me. I'm like, okay. She tries to turn my wrist and I flinch. And I said, "It hurts to turn that." Then she goes, "Can you put your arms up in the air?" And I said, "I can put them about right here." And you see how I had to lean back to get it right here? Yeah, that same shit happened. So then she goes, "Well, I need to send you for an MRI and orthopedics." "Oh, but you weren't going to do that in the beginning. You wanted me to wait till physical therapy was over." Go figure. If I had not made her check me, I wouldn't have went anywhere. Keep in mind, today, I still haven't seen nobody, okay, for this arm. Yeah, because she should have sent me downstairs that day. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the day before, I saw my physical therapist, and he told me first rib was out of place. It was right here, okay? It was right here. It was there the day that I went to see this doctor, and she didn't care. She didn't send me downstairs to get the MRI right then. She made me wait. She gave me this paper. I go to the exit desk, okay? And the exit desk tells me, "Somebody will call you." Okay. For orthopedics and for my MRI? Yes, somebody will call you. I said, okay. I went home. 2 weeks went by. 2. No one called. I finally called them. My appointment is on April 1st. You see how long? Keep in mind, I went too fast, though. I went fast with too fast. Listen. Because, listen, I be trying to just get through the story. At any rate, let's back up a little bit. Because one thing I forgot to say was that this woman, she would have gladly sent me home. When she was complaining about the pills, let me show you what she was complaining about. 1, my Tramadol prescription says take 1 pill 3 times a day, and it only has 42 pills in it. 42. Divide that up. Oh, I'll do it for you. I'd have had less than 15 days. No, yeah, 15 days. Okay? Because if you divide 3 into 42, come on. Because, no. 3 times 5. 3 times 5, okay, is 15. All right? So 5 days would have given me 15 pills. All right? If I took it the way they said. So imagine that. I'd have had less than 15 days and I'd have been asking her for another prescription, making me look like I'm just on drugs. This is why I don't take their medication the way they want, because they're trying to label us. They are. And when I tell you, damn it, I need to shorten this video. I can't. Listen. They're labeling us drug seekers by minimizing the amount of pills they're putting in the bottle, making you have to ask for more quicker. My remedy for me was that, like she said, she refilled it in January. It is now March. A 15-day prescription I made last for 2 months. Do you hear me? And she complained and made me take a drug test. This shit is crazy. As much pain as I'm in every day, and as many times I keep falling and re-injuring my sternum, my shoulder, my everything, I live in tremendous pain because I choose not to look like a drug seeker, and she's still trying to make me look like one. I'm so upset with this. I'm tired of her. Yeah, she gone. She just gone, y'all. Bye, bitch.